I'll come out right here. He just walked out right here, right out of the creek at 25 yards. We just killed the biggest deer of my life. Ain't no question that we're in Kansas, boy. We done rolled in and got greeted with about 25-mile-an-hour winds today. Our first afternoon in Kansas, set up in the same tree that 2 years ago, the last time I hunted out here, I shot a big, like 160-inch 10-pointer out of this same tree. So I am super fired up. I know what's in this bottom, and there's a couple giants in here. So hopefully they're used to the wind in Kansas, and it's going to be a good afternoon. We got about, I don't know, maybe an hour and 15 minutes or so before last light. I'm going to tuck in here and see what the evening holds, but I feel good about having a Kansas tag in my pocket again, I can tell you that. Well, there's a bunch of them. So you can film her right there. Just looking back like there's something else coming. Further down this fence line here, closer to it. There he comes. Got him. Yeah. Gosh dang, that's a nice deer. In the chips when you don't pick your bow off the hanger on that deer. Gosh, look at that sucker. Oh my gosh, how good would that be? He is younger. He's a young one. Nice deer though. Just got back in the tree, settled in, day 2 in Kansas. Still a little bit windy, but nothing like yesterday. So we had a pretty good, substantial little cold front push through. Temperatures today is like 60 for a high. So we're hoping with the high pressure, full moon tonight, it's got to be good, man. Deer's got to be on their feet. Saw some good bucks last night, so we're hoping the right one presents himself this evening, because he is a giant. I'm so fired up to be in Kansas, to have a tag and get to hunt such a special dang piece of property right here. So wish us luck. Here we go, evening 2. It's a big one though. He's coming running in. Yeah. The first buck of the afternoon coming in right here. Good 8-pointer. I'm kind of pinned down right here. We've got 7 or 8 deer right on top of us. Crazy thing is they're moving earlier this evening, way earlier. Fingers crossed, man, it might happen tonight. Looks like a 3-year-old. Check back in a minute. I think that's him on the fence line to the right of that big tree. You see him? Pretty sure that's him. That's him. That's our boy. Oh my God. Holy crap, dude. Here he comes. Good, got him. Here he comes. Here he comes. Up the bottom. Right behind the thorn tree. Going right behind that thorn tree right now. He's just to the right of the thorn tree. You see him? Here he comes. Getting good. Oh my gosh. You get plenty of footage of him. As soon as he comes in here and gives me a shot, I'm gonna kill him, okay? He's dead behind my arrow. Here he comes out. Another buck coming up the bottom. You got him right there. Brr. You got him right there. Oh my God. Out doing a little morning scouting in Kansas. This morning, weather's nice, but a lot of these spots are a little bit hard to get in the morning out here, so a lot of times just kind of lay off of them in the morning, drive, scout. A lot of big wide open country out here, so kind of get an idea where some of these bucks are bedding and then kind of move in accordingly. But there's a cut cornfield out here. We can see several deer on it right here. I don't know if the deer we're after is out here or not, but there's a couple decent bucks out there, I can tell. Oh, I see. Man, that's a big deer. That's a big deer. That's a pretty good deer right there. Check him out, Cody. All right. Let's go see if we can find some more. Burning a little gas in Kansas this morning, running around, trying to get some glass on some bucks. Big wide open country out here, so a lot of times these deer are heading back to bed, get a spot and scope on them, kind of see where they bed at and make a little closer game plan for the evening. We've seen a couple pretty good ones so far, but not the deer that we were looking for and hoping to see. Wind's supposed to pick up a little bit this afternoon, so they're probably going to be kind of laying in them lower spots. Feel good about the afternoon though. We're still in the hunt. Man, you talk about a typical Kansas day for our third day here. Super, super windy. We got gusts 30, 40 mile an hour. Barely hang on in this tree. It is whipping up here. Come in back to the same tree that we've hunted the last 2 evenings. There's an absolute giant in here. We almost got him killed last night. He come in, every time he stopped, he was just quartering to or quartering away hard. And I just didn't want to take a chance on that. He stopped one time and had a bunch of stuff behind his vitals, or covering his vitals, so I let him go. But we're hoping he shows back up, gives us a good shot, man. He's a deer of a lifetime, so thankful to be in Kansas, thankful to be in this spot right here and have an opportunity to even chase a deer like that. Hopefully they move in this wind, man. It is crazy how hard it's whipping. We're gonna set in here, day 3, Kansas. Here we go. Getting ready for a little early morning scouting out here in Kansas, man. This buck, gosh, he's getting under our skin a little bit. I'm gonna go see if we can get eyes on him. He's been just visible enough that we know he's still in the area, but he definitely isn't making it easy on us. There's a couple wheat fields on both sides of where he's kind of using, so we're gonna go in there and see if maybe we can catch him out in those wheat fields and see where he goes to bed, kind of get a better idea of where we need to be at for this evening. Whew. He's done crawled right under my skin though. We got 2 days left out here in Kansas, so hopefully we can get him to do right either today or tomorrow. We know the deer we're after is in this bottom right here, about a half a mile to the east of us. We got some higher sand hills up here, so we're gonna see if we can get a little elevation where we can see down in there and get an idea where he goes to bed. There's a couple different spots he could hit this evening, so depending on where he beds is going to dictate where we try to hunt him from. So getting eyes on him could be a huge deal if we can see him up here. So we got up into these sand hills right here. And where we've been hunting him, our stand's right here on this creek. Just to the kind of southeast of where we're at. But the problem is he's hitting a couple other spots. He's hitting a spot up here to the northeast, so we kind of got in the middle. And depending on if he beds in this area or if he goes down here to the south, will dictate whether we hunt the south stand or the north stand this evening. So that's why we really wanted to get eyes on him this morning and see what he done. The good news is he's up on his feet still yet, pretty late in the morning. So, gosh dang, I'm so freaking excited right now. This is so fun. This is the part that's fun, you know, making a game plan. Everybody gets wrapped up in the kill, you know, sitting in a tree stand and killing. But honestly, the thought process and just the strategizing and the planning, that's the fun part. We've been on this same deer for about 4 or 5 days now. Just camping out on him. We've seen him one time. Got really close. But he's not the most predictable deer in the world. We nicknamed him Cagey because he's a little cagey. And he looks like a big old freaking rib cage on one side. So felt like it was the perfect name for him. But it's going to make it all the sweeter whenever we get an arrow in him. We're getting ready to sling a few out here in Kansas. We've been here for a few days. This is the first day that we've had where the wind hadn't been whipping, so we're going to take advantage of it. Middle part of the day, we just got some lunch. We'll sling a few arrows and then hopefully slide up in there and get a crack at him this evening. Sprinkling rain out here a little bit. It's overcast today, but at least the wind isn't whipping. For the last 2 days, it's been gusting almost 40 miles an hour, so it's made it a little bit rough for hunting and even getting out and shooting. I like to take a few shots every day if I can. Let's go get him. What is it? Just a little added extra insurance there. That's right. The wind has finally laid. It's blown like Kansas wind blows out here for the last couple days. We finally got a break in it today, and we have come to the same agreement that we feel good about it tonight. So we know he was in there close this morning. Larry got pictures of him, so hopefully tonight's gonna be the night. Adios. You going with us? Well, you gonna run guard?
Yeah, we're not gonna go in there until you get set up. Okay. I'll run him off at the gap.
Let us know. If we push him to the south, we'll bounce stands to the south. Walking in, bringing a Millennium in. Gonna do a little hang and bang in here, new spot. We've been hunting to the south, but we've got like 2 pictures of this deer this morning going back to bed up here to the north. So There's a big wheat field up here they're feeding on, coming out to, so we're gonna try to slide in. Hopefully, he's not bedded too close in there. And we're gonna try to slip this stand in and hang on him and hopefully get a crack at him tonight. Man, this joker's got under my skin. Buck we call Cage. We got so close to getting him killed the other night. Just one thing or another, it wasn't right. Ended up getting out of there on us. Be my biggest buck ever, I think. Got a long ways to walk in here, probably a little over half a mile, but we didn't want to take any chances of getting any closer. Got a perfect wind to get in here, and actually they're running the pump irrigating this wheat, so we got a little bit of extra noise on our side to help us kind of get in there and slide in and get set up. And like I said, hopefully he's not bedded super close in here. See if we can't get it done. So hot and humid. Just try to get in here without sweating, but it's just impossible. Man, you talk about slither bugging in like a ninja. Me and Cody absolutely tiptoed in. Still in Kansas and still after a buck we call Cage. We know he was in here close this morning. We got a picture of him in this bottom right here. So we've been hunting him on down about probably a half a mile down the bottom. We know he bedded pretty close right here as late as he was in here, so we slipped in here. Brought a Millennium in, jumped up in this tree right here, and hopefully, man, hopefully it's the right call. He's a big deer. Big 7 point on one side, typical 7 on one. I think he's typical 5 on the other with like 5 or 6 extras. I mean, a giant, probably my best deer ever. If we get an arrow in him. Got so close the other night down the bottom. I mean, so close. Didn't get it done. Hopefully this is the right spot, man. I'm excited to be in here. Weather's a little bit cooler today, and finally the wind slacked off. It's been gusting 30, 40 mile an hour the last couple days, so it has not helped buck movement in the afternoons. Hopefully tonight's tonight. Does that right there, I'm gonna kill him about right there. ready. He's gonna come out right here. He's gonna come out right here. Here he comes. Here he comes. Got it. Smoked him. Smoked him. Smoked him, Cody. Smoked him. I smoked him. We just killed the biggest deer of my life. We just killed the biggest deer of my life, man. He just walked out right here, right out of the creek at 25 yards. I just killed the biggest deer of my life, man. There's not a better feeling in the world to go back and watch the footage. Me and Cody just rewound it, and I absolutely 12-ringed him. It was getting a little bit late. I was having trouble seeing through my peep. Had a bunch of cloud cover today, and it got dark on us, darker earlier. We still had a few minutes, but I mean, he cut it down to the wire. We had that deer so close for so long the other night. I mean, I apologize we didn't get much footage right here, but I wasn't letting him get out twice. We filmed that deer the other night for 20 minutes, and he just never would give me a good shot. And every time he would stop, he'd have something behind him. I didn't want to take a chance on a deer like that, man. That's such a good deer, man. I got so much dang respect for all of these animals like this. The last thing I want to do is try to make a bad shot. He's perfect broadside right there at 25 though, and I just lit him up, son. Lit him up with that nocturnal. Oh my gosh. You talk about the longest 30, 45 minutes of a man's life. I'm pretty sure we're about to get our hands on my biggest whitetail of my life. And we looked at it in the tree. It looks like I absolutely smoked him. Nocturnal's glowing down here, so we're gonna go check it out, make sure everything looks good on the arrow, and then I couldn't see him very far because it got too thick in there, but I can't imagine him going super far. Oh yeah, it's soaked. Arrow looks good. I think he was perfectly broadsided, so it's hard to see it in. He come up on the edge, but I don't know if he right there's blood.
Oh my gosh, Cody. Holy cow, dude. Holy cow. He is bigger than what we thought. Gosh dang, man. Look at this rascal. This is the buck that we call Cage. And we've always said, man, that Kansas has got giants. And look at this rascal. Get this weed out of it. Holy cow, man. No doubt, without any doubt, this is my best buck that I've ever shot, my best whitetail, man. I could not be any more jacked up. I'm almost speechless. Like, I think I blacked out in the tree. We've been chasing this deer for a few days and got so close to him a few evenings ago, and my heart kind of sank as we let him get out of there without getting a shot at him. But man, I got so much respect for these things, and we had him so close for so long, but we just didn't get quite the right angle on him. And the last thing I want to do is take a chance on crippling up a deer like this. I mean, this is a deer of a lifetime, man. And like I said, I can't thank my good friends out here in Kansas enough. I mean, to be honest, they're the ones that put in the work to grow these rascals right here. And just fortunate enough to get out here and to be able to enjoy some of it. And I also can't thank my good friend Joel Weaver, because that guy has given me more opportunities in my lifetime than any one man deserves. He couldn't be out here this week. He has some stuff going on with work, but to be honest, I wouldn't even probably be out here if it wasn't for him. So this one's for you, Joel. I wish you could be here, buddy. Man, what a dang deer. I mean, you wait your entire life at a chance at a deer like this, and to be able to come in there and get so close to him a few evenings ago, and like I said, I felt it, my heart just sank out of my chest whenever we had to let him walk off, and didn't get it done, didn't know if we'd ever see him again. And we got one or two pictures of him this morning going back to bed in a different spot, so we decided to roll the dice and get in there this afternoon, and felt like he was probably bedded close. Cody and I slipped in as quiet as a couple of ninjas could, and got a Millennium up in the tree in a big cottonwood and set in there. And I mean, right at last light, old Cage decided to make his last appearance. I could not be any more thankful for a deer like this. I hate to go Bill Jordan on him, but we're gonna have to count this one up, because I don't know that I've ever shot a deer at this many points. Look at this rascal, man. He's got stuff going everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Even got a little drop time for 17. I mean, a deer of 10 lifetimes, man. Kansas, baby. They have got him. Holy cow. So pumped up, so thankful.